Squirtle, America's #1 high school sports app, is proud to bring you championship action from the OSSAA Class 1A Area 1 basketball tournament. From the Central National Bank Center in downtown Enid, 2 teams will punch their ticket to state tonight, and the other 2 will have the opportunity to come back tomorrow night for a second chance to get to state. Good evening, I'm Tom Nelson. Jared Mitchell is by my side as we bring you a doubleheader of championship action. Our first game on the girls' side pits the 3-time defending state champion Seiling Lady Cats against the Hydro Eakly Lady Cats. Jared, it's been quite a run for this senior class at Seiling, and they're just 4 wins away from a 4-peat. That's pretty impressive.
Oh, it's very impressive, Tom. You know, you look at the tradition that Seiling's had for a very long time, and now this group has a chance to do something that's never been done. So, like you said, it's 4 wins away, and I think that they can sense that, and I think they're ready to get out there and play. They've been waiting for this time all year long.
The senior class at Seiling has gone 108-5 since their freshman year, and including state champions in the last 3 years, 28-1 a year ago, 28-1 2 years ago, and 28-2 back in 2016. And this senior class wants to make one more run and hoist one more gold ball. It's coming up. It's Hydro Eakly and Seiling with a trip to state on the line, and we'll take a break. This is Squirtle, America's #1 high school sports app.
Josh Turner, live in concert.
My little darling is a firecracker. I can't believe how much it turns.
Friday, March 22nd at Central National Bank Center, Enid. Josh Turner with special guest Mo Pitney. Get reserved seats now at cnbcenter.com or at the Central National Bank Center box office. There's more at joshturner.com.
The Okarche Sonic Drive-In is excited to support the Okarche Warriors and the Lady Warriors. The fast and friendly Sonic in Okarche is proud to serve the Okarche community and all its neighbors passing through. Go Warriors! And remember, if you're in a hurry, feeding the whole team, or just want to avoid the rush, try ordering ahead on the Sonic app. Thanks!
That's the athletic director watching the teams warm up. And this smartphone belongs to one of the assistant coaches, who's been put in charge of choosing the music for tonight's pregame. He thought he chose the safe playlist, but little does he know that I switched the names of the playlist. And as a result, this AD is about to show everyone how fast she can run from her current spot to this phone.
Don't let F-bombs and inappropriate lyrics ruin your game day. With Neptune Game Time, you'll have guaranteed family-friendly music for all of your sporting events. Learn more at nomorefbombs.com.
Welcome back to the CNB Center in downtown Enid, and it is Championship Friday night. This is one of my favorite times of the year when you're playing for a championship, a chance to get to the state tournament, and there's so much on the line. I was here all afternoon the last couple of days, and that desperation you feel in the afternoon when you know if you win, you move on, and you lose, you go home. The edge is off a little bit, because if you lose, you come back with a chance to play tomorrow, but a win tonight gets you a top 4 seed next week in the state tournament.
No, absolutely, Tom. You know, you think about it, you look at a Seiling team that has been here for these seniors every year, and so it's just become the norm for them, and you got a Hydro group that this is their first time in this environment, in this situation, so I'm really interested to see how they react. I think the first few minutes will be really big in this game, because I think, you know, Seiling, after a subpar performance the other day, are really out to prove, you know, that they are the 3-time defending state champions. I think these seniors are ready to get out and play another basketball game after how they played last week.
Hydro Eakly's Lady Cats are 22-3 on the season, ranked number 5 in Class A. Their starting lineup looks like this. Caitlin Yancey's a senior. Gabby Parker, a senior as well. Reese Berkey's a freshman. Rachel Berry is a sophomore. And Kyra Berkey is a freshman. The Berkey twins They're, I'll tell you what, a pretty darn good family of high school basketball players. They have two brothers that played for the boys Hydro Eakly team this afternoon and yesterday before they were knocked out of the area tournament this afternoon. The starting lineup for Seiling: Kaya Weststone's a 5'7" senior, Brian Nyberg a 5'6" junior, Rayleigh Totfest a 5'7" senior, and the Gore twins, Carly Gore a 5'10" senior, and Macy Gore a 5'8" senior. Seiling 24-1, ranked number 1 in Class A. Hydro Eakly 22-3. They're ranked number 5 in Class A. Going to play for a trip to state. The opening tip is controlled by Seiling as they go from right to left. We're so glad to have you with us on a Friday night from the CNB Center in downtown Enid. Watching wherever you may be, and a tie-up early on. And the arrow will give it right back to Hydro Eakly after Seiling won the opening tip.
Yeah, Tom, I think the energy level for Hydro will be key the first few possessions. Can you come out here and match the energy level, the intensity that Seiling's used to playing with, every possession, and can they obtain that the entire night?
Hydro Eakly in the road purple uniforms with Hydro Eakly across the front, white numbers, and Seiling in the home whites with the black numbers and gold accents. Just underway, 30 seconds in, no score. Angling left, Kaylin Yancey is bumped on the left wing and fouled as Mark Martin makes the call. Carly Gore will pick up the foul. It's her first.
Well, Tom, that's one thing that Seiling's got to stay out of, foul trouble. If the Gore twins get in foul trouble, it can be a good game. And those two got to stay out of foul trouble and stay clean all night.
Out high to Kyra Berkey, right down the left side of the lane. She banks it up and in. And Hydro Eakly scores first, leading 2-0. And on the other end, a foul on the near side. Looks like they'll call that one on Kaylin Yancey. Or no, just a ball tipped out of bounds. Nope. Rachel Berry picks it up. It's her first. And a sideline throw in. Macy Gore, that's her on the left wing against a 2-3 zone. She'll shoot over the zone off the back iron, no good. Rebound is tapped and fought for, rolling along the floor and finally picked up. Kaylin Yancey comes up with it for Hydro Eakly. The battle of the Lady Cats. On each end, the ball tipped out of bounds, and Hydro Eakly will keep the possession. A minute in, they lead 2-0. These two teams have not played each other. Going back to 2013, they hadn't played each other, which is kind of surprising. They're not that far apart.
Yeah, the proximity would think they would play more than that.
All the way to the cup, Kaylin Yancey scores. And she's fouled, and Hydro Eakly off to a tremendous start.
Well, you got to imagine, Tom, it's an ideal start for them. And one thing that though, is Seiling will not be bothered by this. With the experience they have and the girls have in the team, this is something that they're used to playing through.
Kaya Weststone picked up the foul. The free throw good by Yancey. And it's a 4-1 start. Now it's 5-0, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Should be the scoreboard wrong. Yes. Yeah, it's 5-0. That's one thing Hydro Eakly doesn't want. They don't want Seiling getting points they didn't earn.
I don't know that Seiling will need the help either. So
that's right. And a foul and free throws coming as Kaya Weststone will go to the line. It's off the back iron, no good. Into the ball game for HE is Reagan Klassen, a junior. Second free throw for Whetstone. She makes that one, and Seiling on the board, now trailing 5-1.
Tom, I wouldn't be surprised to see Hydro sub early. Talking to the teams before the game, I think Gabby Parker, number 2 for Hydro, has a little bit of the flu. So it's going to be a game where maybe they have to rotate some players and get some people in there to take that spot.
Well, a turnover gives the ball back right to Seiling. They have the basketball. Driving left is Macy Gore. Back out high now to Whetstone, left wing. To Brian Nyberg, who's wearing 14 tonight. She normally wears 12, and there's a steal. Cross-court pass right side. Gabby Parker for 3, airballed it. And the rebound pulled down by Macy Gore. Long outlet pass ahead to Carly. Carly to the basket. She's fouled and will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Well, that's one of the tough things about Seiling is, they push the ball so much. It's getting the ball down. Not only do they have athletes all over the floor, but they want to run with you. They want to speed the game up as fast as possible. And the question is, can you play at their pace?
Carly Gore knocks down the first free throw. That'll make it 5-2. Carly, the 5'10" senior. She's committed along with her twin sister to play at ORU next year. Second free throw missed, and the rebound tapped out of bounds. It will stay with HE.
Well, I can promise you, every team in Class A is really excited to see those Gore twins move on to the college level.
There's a Kylie Gore who's a freshman. So you're not done with Gores yet.
I
but
think
boy,
there's another one in 7th grade also.
yeah, you're exactly right. Down the floor comes Kyra Berkey. She loses the basketball. Another turnover. Long pass ahead to Macy Gore. Layup a little strong. The ball tapped out of bounds. And it will stay with Seiling. 5:52 to play in the first quarter. Hydro Eakly on top 5-2.
I think Macy was really looking for the contact there instead of just going to finish, and Sean was trying to draw a foul.
Baseline left throw in. And Macy Gore has it out high left. Gore shadowed by Berkey. And there's a shot left side, no good. Offensive rebound on the left elbow. And a reach-in foul from behind. And Reagan Klassen just took an elbow to the chest.
I think the bad thing is she might be called for a foul with that. I think they called that one on Gansey.
That'll be her first. Team foul number 4. And a timeout called by the Seiling Lady Cats. We'll take a break. 5:43 to play in the first quarter. Hydro Eakly leads Seiling 5-2. Here comes a 30-second break. You're watching Squirtle.
Live, save the day. Tickets are on sale now at cnbcenter.com or the
Catboy! Owlette! Gecko! Let's go!
Your favorite hero trio is back in an all-new musical adventure. PJ Masks Live, save the day. Singing, dancing, and ruling the night. Friday, March 15th, Central National Bank Center, Enid. Go into the night with the new live tour. PJ Masks Live, save the day. Tickets are on sale now at cnbcenter.com or the CNB Center box office. VIP meet and greet packages available.
Back with you at the CNB Center in downtown Enid. 5:39 to play in the first quarter. Reese Berkey booked for a foul for Hydro Eakly coming out of the timeout. That is team foul number 5 already, 2.5 minutes in. Baseline left throw in for the Seiling Lady Cats. You can't say just Lady Cats. You got 2 Lady Cats.
That's exactly
out there.
right.
Out high, Carly Gore has it right down the center of the lane, and she'll score and be fouled. Carly Gore right to the basket, gets bumped, finishes, and has a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play.
Well, that's exactly what Seiling wants to do. They want to be able to spread you out, get to the basket, get easy shots, and then that opens up everything else. And they're just so hard to stop off the dribble.
Free throw up and good, and just like that, we're tied at 5. Our first tie of the ball game, and a 5-0 run for Seiling. A pull-up in the lane is airballed, and pulling down the rebound is Kaya Whetstone. Into the half court with the dribble comes Carly Gore. Right side of the lane, ball blocked away from behind. She tracks down her own rebound, loose underneath. And a whistle stops play. Did somebody step on that baseline? The baseline official blew the whistle to stop play.
Which I'm not sure you can do when Seiling has possession of the basketball. I think he stopped it for the Hydro girl is on the floor, but
you know, Macy Buss will check into the ball game for Hydro Eakly. Seiling has not lost to a Class A team since March 5th, 2015, when they lost to Okarche in the state quarterfinals.
Well, Tom, not to say that was my mother-in-law and my wife coaching that Okarche team,
there
so I got to brag
go.
on them a little bit.
She is a legend. Another 17 fouls already, so 1-1 coming with 5:05 to play in the first quarter. And this is where Seiling could really pay off here at the free throw line in the rest of this half.
Absolutely. I mean, you look at the time, 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter, and they're already in a 1-on-1 in a team that loves to get to the free throw line anyway. And, you know, especially with the pace they play, they're going to get you tired anyway if you're in foul trouble. It's just a bad recipe for Hydro to start the game, especially with how well they started with the first 5-0 lead. Macy
Gore rattles home her first free throw, and just like that, Seiling has their first lead at 6-5. They've scored 6 straight. 3 minutes into the ball game, Hydro Eakly hasn't scored in a while. They just turned it over again. The bounce pass across the lane gets away from Reagan Klassen out of bounds. So Seiling a little bit of a slow start, but they're beginning to kick it into gear a little bit here. Into the lane, a pull-up 10-footer, crawls off the back iron, no good by Macy Gore. And here comes Hydro Eakly on the run. Coast to coast to Yancey all the way to the cup. Can't get it to go. The ball out of bounds will stay with Hydro Eakly.
Well, you can tell right away, Tom, that Hydro Eakly, they're not fearing Seiling at all. Taking the basketball right at him, attacking him every time they can off the dribble. There's a bad turnover, though. Oh, stay here.
Pass tipped out of bounds will stay with HE. Seiling averaging 72 points a game. They give up just 33 a contest. Hydro Eakly averaging 61 a game. They give up 32.
Well, I think you can see already with the pace they're going to play. They both want to score the basketball. They want to run the basketball. And so it's going to be a question of, who can play a little bit of defense tonight. Bounce
pass inside. Nicely done to Reagan Klassen. She banks it up and in. And Hydro Eakly goes back on top. 7-6. 4:17 to play in the first quarter. Carly Gore, left side, finding Rayleigh Totfest. Now down the lane, up and in for Riley Totfest scores her first basket of the ball game. That makes it 8-7. Back-to-back-to-back lead changes. Halfway through the first quarter. Yancey has it out high. Crossover dribble now into the lane. A runner was blocked. Nice block right there. I think it was Kaya Weston who got a fingertip on it. Now it might have been Riley Totfest. To the basket, Totfest. One-hander, no good. Offensive rebound is pulled down by Hydro Eakly as Gabby Parker comes down with it. Ahead to Macy Buss. Her shot no good, and a tie-up on the rebound underneath. And the arrow points back to Seiling. This being a very physical game so far.
Absolutely. You can tell people, this is, like you said earlier in the broadcast, you're playing for a chance to go to the state tournament. So everybody's going to play in hard, as physical as they can, and I think you're going to see that all night.
Hydro Eakly has won 7 straight ball games since losing to Calumet on January 24th at the SWAZU tournament in Weatherford. There are 3 losses this year to Canute, Fairview, and Calumet. They've lost some pretty good teams. Flashing out high to the post is Carly Gore. And now a nice little drop off to Macy Gore, who scores. 3-point lead for Seiling at 10-7, their biggest lead of the ball game. 3:04 to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, really good set Seiling run right there. Get an easy basket, a great little give and go.
I bet they've done that 5,000 times. Kyra Berkey out high. Hands off to Gabby Parker. Gabby Parker bumped on her drive. Free throws are coming as Mark Martin, the official, makes the call. Gabby Parker, one of 2 seniors in the starting lineup. They start 2 seniors, 2 freshmen, and a sophomore. And the free throw up and no good.
Yeah, it's been a group that Hydro's been excited about for a long time. They've had these girls in junior high the last couple of years and been very dominant. And, they kind of feel like this is their time to now get to the place that Seiling's been at and try to knock them off.
2 free throws missed. The rebound to Macy Gore. Off to Carly. And into the half court. The ball poked away. Last touch by Carly, or Macy, excuse me. The ball out of bounds back to Hydro Eakly. It's a turnover for Seiling. 2:42 to play in the quarter. Seiling by 3, but Hydro Eakly with the basketball. Nice crowd here at the C&B Center.
Oh, you got a state tournament feel already.
It really does.
Packed gymnasium with 2 Western Oklahoma teams.
It's great to see a lot of people in this building to watch some great high school basketball. Yancey, cross-court pass left to Paisley Vickery. Now down the lane, nice move, and Gabby Parker with the finish. 10-9 is Hydro Eakly hanging in. Nice look inside, though, to Harley Waldrop.
Great pass by Macy Gore.
2 to play in the first quarter, 12-9 Seiling. Winner goes to state. The loser will play tomorrow against Okarche to try to punch their ticket to state. And nearly double dribble, ball loose on the floor and turned over. It's picked up by Brian Nyberg. Down the floor comes Carly Gore. Right corner open 3 for Totfest is good. Rayleigh Totfest, her second field goal, her first tray. She's got 5. It's a 6-point lead at 15-9.
That's last few minutes, Seiling goes on a 15-4 run and open up a 6-point lead pretty quickly.
Runner banked strong by Kaylin Yancey, an empty trip for Hydro Eakly. Down the floor comes Macy Gore all the way to the cup, and she dishes off underneath, finding Harley Waldrop, and she's fouled, and Harley will shoot 2. So Seiling a chance to add to their 6-point lead. A minute and change remaining in the first quarter.
the question to come into this game is, Hydro wants to play at this fast pace. They want to score a lot of points, but can you do that with the level of intensity and the way that Seiling does things? And that'll be a question, as you can see right now. Seiling wants to push the basketball and make this a track meet.
Second free throw up and in. 17-9, a 7-0 run for Seiling. Out high, Yancey has it to the free throw line. She backs out. Works it left side to Gabby Parker. Parker holding high left, a minute to play in the quarter. Timeout called by Hydro Eakly. Head coach Jeremy Tharp will take a break. 56 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 16-9 Seiling. This is the Class A Area 1 tournament on Squirtle.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business, and remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Jeffco, a world leader in the manufacturing of portable drilling rigs, is seeking individuals for the following areas: mechanical engineering, programming, master scheduling, warehouse, fabrication welding, sales, summer internships,
56
and paint.
seconds
Jeffco
remaining
offers
in the
competitive
first quarter
wages,
here at the
medical,
CNB
dental,
Center in Enid. So glad we can bring you all the action here on Squirtle. Tom Nelson and Jared Mitchell. Hydro Eakly trailing by 7 with the basketball, 16-9. And in the half court coming out of the timeout, we'll see what they come up with. The left elbow jumper banks in. I guess it works, as Kira Berkey with her second field goal. She has 4 to make it 16-11.
Well, I think when you play Seiling, you probably need shots like that to fall, you know, but maybe not how they drew it up, but it's still 2 points.
Right into the middle of the lane, Carly Gore, a spin move, and she scores as it crawls in, and she's fouled. Boy, Carly Gore has 6, and a chance for one more at the line. Kaylin Yancey picks up her second foul. And into the ball game for Seiling is Kaya Whetstone. Now she'll wait a moment, I think, to get into the ball game. Free throw up and in. Gore has 7. She'll check out of the game. 29 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Seiling leads 19-11.
Now, a game that kind of started out kind of sloppy has really picked up, and the scoring at Seiling has, you know, been the aggressor the last few minutes.
Right down the lane, a runner by Kaylin Yancey, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Kaya Whetstone. 11 seconds to play. Seiling can look for one here. They'll go right into the lane, finding Riley Totfest, and into the right corner. There's a 3 knocked down by Mackenzie Rodriguez. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. 22-11 Seiling. We'll take a break. You're listening and you're watching the Class A Area 1 tournament on Squirtle.
Vision Insurance, paid vacation, and 401k. To learn more about available postings, Jeffco, a world leader in the manufacturing of portable drilling rigs, is seeking individuals for the following areas: mechanical engineering, programming, master scheduling, warehouse, fabrication welding, sales, summer internships, and paint. Jeffco offers competitive wages, medical, dental, and vision insurance, paid vacation, and 401k. To learn more about available postings, log on to jeffco.com, GEFCO.com.
When it comes to cellular service, why pay for data you don't use? Pioneer Cellular offers a variety of plans designed to give you the lowest prices on the data you and the others on your plan really need. That's why people all over are switching to Pioneer. Pioneer Cellular can save you money on your family plan, no matter how you define family. Do the math. Visit our website at gopioneer.com, call us at 800-641-2732, or stop by a local Pioneer store. Find out how much we can save you.
Back at the CNB Center in Enid, Tom Nelson and Jared Mitchell. 22-11, Seiling with the run to finish the first quarter to open up a double-digit lead. And a foul will give Hydro Eakly a chance to get some points at the free throw line, as Gabby Parker will go to the line to shoot 2. make sure we do some housekeeping here. That was Madison Claver, a freshman, who knocked down the three from the right corner for Seiling. Seiling has so many kids on their roster that I had to kind of condense, and I knocked the freshman off of there, and she's a freshman who gets to play. So.
Well, I mean, you just look at that bench over there. They got about 3 teams sitting in there waiting to get into the basketball game.
You're exactly right. Second free throw, no good. 1 of 2 at the line for Gabby Parker. That'll make it 22-12, a 10-point lead, just underway in quarter number 2. Moved to the cup by Carly Gore, but a little strong with the shot, but an offensive rebound. They'll reset out high. Top of the key, Macy. Right side to Nyberg out high. There's a 3, no good. Fight for the rebound underneath, poked out of bounds, and it will stay with Seiling. Got a lot of great sponsors who jumped on board with us this weekend to help us bring you this action. We thank them so much, and you get a chance to see the commercials as we go through the evening. Of course, we'll have the boys game coming up after this between Glencoe and Okarche. Top of the key, Macy Gore, long 3 off the iron. And the rebound taken off the bounce by Rachel Berry.
Well, I think that's where you want Macy Gore to shoot if you're Hydro. I think you want to force them outside. Don't let them get any easy buckets and turn them into jump shooters.
Gabby Parker into the corner, finding Reese Berkey, and she's fouled. Kaya Whetstone just picked up her second foul, and she'll hurry out of the ball game. Rayleigh Totfest back into the contest. And a baseline right throw in for Hydro Eakly, trailing by 10. Inbounds pass. Too easy, stolen away by Rayleigh Totfest, who just checked back in, coast to coast for the layup. Seiling is now doubled up Hydro Eakly at 24-12, 6:52 remaining in the first half.
I think sometimes Totfest can get lost on this team because you have the Gore twins, but she can really play basketball.
Spinning at the right elbow is Gabby Parker. She's bumped and fouled. And Brian Nyberg wondering, what the heck? Brian normally wears number 12. She forgot her uniform, so she's wearing 14. Free throw up and in. Gabby Parker right back at the stripe. Second opportunity coming. Two for 2 to make it a 10-point game at 24-14. Carly Gore is trapped as she gets it across the timeline. Well, I'll tell you what, they're letting them play, and there's a 5 count.
Oh, wow. I think Coach Hamer was trying to get a timeout there.
Brady Hamer not exactly happy with that whistle. But it's what Hydro Eakly needs to do, to be honest with you. They got to be aggressive. Parker to the basket, off the bottom of the backboard. Offensive rebound by Rachel Berry, but she stepped on the baseline. So Hydro Eakly will pick up that pressure again. And into the half court comes Macy Gore. Cross-court pass left side to Brian Nyberg. Carly Gore on the lane, a little strong on the shot. It crawled off the front rim, and the rebound pulled down by Kyra Berkey. 2 minutes into the second quarter, 24-14, Seiling in a kick ball. I've seen a lot of basketball in this place, and I was here for the 2A area tournament a year ago, and I was here for the Skelter Conference tournament as well as the Downtown Basketball Festival. You can just feel the intensity in this tournament that you don't get in the regular season.
Oh, absolutely. Everybody knows that this is one of those win-or-go-home situations, and like you said, it'll be interesting to see because you're going to put out so much effort tonight. One of these teams has to turn around and play again tomorrow night.
You're exactly right, and if you look at the history, that team that loses this game a lot of times will struggle in that second game. Three-pointer top of the key comes up a little short for Kyra Berkey. And here comes Seiling again. Oh, nice spin move to the basket. The layup no good by Carly Gore. She had the great move and couldn't get the finish.
Oh, beautiful move. Actually, I think she made 2 Hydro girls run into each other with that spin move, but like you said, just couldn't finish it.
Harley Waldrop picked up a foul, her second. And team foul number 7, so a 1-and-1 coming on the other end. To be honest with you, Seiling got into the bonus quickly back in the first quarter. Really didn't capitalize that much because Hydro Eakly only committed a couple of fouls after they got him in the bonus the first 3 minutes of the ball game. The first free throw is up and in. And the second one on the way and off the back iron, no good. 1 of 2 for Yancey. That'll make it 24-15. Back the other way, a banker no good for Macy Gore. And here comes Hydro Eakly again, down 9.
I give Hydro a lot of credit. You know, the league got to 11 points, and usually those are games that Seiling goes and puts people away, but they've hung in.
Move to the basket and the layup by Kaylin Yancey. That's a nice move by the senior. Kaylin has 6 points. 5 straight scored by Hydro Eakly. Missed shot, but an offensive rebound by Waldrop. Out high left, finding Macy Gore. Over to Carly. Carly wants to break down the defender. Right to the basket, her shot up, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Berkey.
I think Carly Gore might have rolled her ankle a little bit right there, too.
Gabby Parker down the floor right side, finds Berry for 3 and rattles out. And the rebound pulled down by Carly Gore.
I think both teams are getting a little bit tired. Playing at such a fast pace. Great pass.
Oh, Macy drives and dishes to Waldrop for the score. Harley Waldrop now has 5 points. 26-17, ticking down to the halfway mark here in the second quarter at the CNB Center. Winner goes to state. The loser will play tomorrow against Okarche. 6:30, three-pointer left corner, airballed long. Reese Berkey misses. And the ball out of bounds, last touched by Seiling, will stay with Hydro Eakly.
And it'll be interesting to see how Hydro finishes this quarter. That's 2 quarters in a row where they've started really, really strong. See if they can finish this second quarter.
Timeout on the floor, 4:01 to play in the first half. 26-17, Seiling will take a 30-second break. This is the area playoffs on Squirtle.
As a local, member-owned electric cooperative, Cimarron Electric is committed to providing the highest quality of service at a reasonable price. We're dedicated to serving our member owners with integrity, accountability, innovation, and a commitment to community. For more information, call or visit our website. Cimarron Electric Cooperative, serving Northwest Oklahoma since 1936, and powering the needs of a new generation.
To play in the first half. 26-17, Seiling leads Hydro Eakly in this girls Area 1 Class A championship game. And a foul right side of the lane, another reach in, and free throws are coming. And if Hydro Eakly is going to crawl back into this game, doing it at the free throw line is a pretty good start.
Absolutely, you know, and you look at it like we talked about earlier, the fouls were so lopsided, but now they're getting even. Hydro's being very aggressive on the offensive end and getting to the free throw line. Just, can we knock these free throws down?
Rachel Berry makes the front end. Second opportunity. On the way and good. 2 for 2 for Berry, and Hydro Eakly gets a little bit closer. And the Lady Cats from Hydro Eakly will burn another timeout. We'll take it with them. 3 minutes and 51 seconds to play in the first half. Seiling 26, Hydro Eakly 19. You're listening to high school basketball on Squirtle, Oklahoma's #1 high school sports app.
For me, home, it's a very special word. Another special word is hometown. My hometown is Kingfisher, America. It's where I grew up and made a lifetime of memories. As a professional football player, I traveled all across America. What a big, beautiful country. Want to know a secret, though? I may have left Kingfisher, but Kingfisher never left me. My junior high coach was John Johnson. He made me a better athlete and also an even better person. Plus, Coach Johnson was always fair. When I needed a new Ram 1500, I went to Johnson's of Kingfisher. Why? Because it made me feel at home.
During the Black Friday sales event at Johnson's of Kingfisher, our new Ram 1500s are at rock bottom prices. Make that short drive to Johnson's of Kingfisher, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram, or visit us at johnsonsofkingfisher.com. Since 1927, Oklahoma's hometown dealer.
3:51 to play in the first quarter. From the CNB Center in Enid, Tom Nelson and Jared Mitchell as we're live streaming the Class A Area 1 championship games. 26-19. Three on the left wing off the front rim, no good by Carly Gore. And Hydro Eakly a chance to get a little bit closer, but a cross-court pass nearly stolen away. HE will keep the possession. Three in the right corner by Gabby Parker, no good. Boy, that would have made it interesting. Absolutely. At 26-22 if she could have knocked that one down.
You know, Hydro had a couple of chances with some threes that cut into this lead and just missed.
To the basket, Totfest is bumped and fouled. Rayleigh Totfest will go to the line for two.
I think Parker had the right idea. They're trying to draw a charge, but she was under the basket, which is always going to be a tough call.
Gabby Parker picks up her first. Rayleigh Totfest to the free throw line. It's on the way and crawling in. Totfest has 8 points. Early on, she's the leading scorer for the Seiling Lady Cats. Misses the second. 8-point lead at 27-19.
It's a big last 3 minutes right here for Hydro to either cut into this lead or at least keep this close, so we really want to be in single digits going into halftime.
Parker right side of the baseline. Dribbles back out as she's cut off. Now wing right to Berkey. Kyra to the top of the key. Left side to Rachel Berry back out high now. Short corner jumper right side off the side of the rim. No good by Berkey, and a foul on the rebound.
Oh.
Ooh, it'll go against Seiling.
I think he's going to call a hold. He's going to call a hold on maybe Waldrop?
Harley Waldrop just picked up her third foul.
On a blockout. I promise you Coach Hamer is not going to be happy with that.
Rachel Berry at the line. That is team foul number 9, so it's the front end of a 1-and-1.
You know, more importantly, the way that, you know, Waldrop's been playing for something, she's playing a great game right now, so that's a tough call right there to give her a third foul.
Front end of the 1-and-1 up and in. Kaya Westone will come in. Second one off the back iron, no good, on the rebound cleared by Macy Gore. 27-20. Oh, nice cut to the back door for the
Great
layup.
Set.
Carly Gore has 9 points.
Great set by Coach Hamer right there to get an easy bucket.
29-20, 2.5 to play, first half. Yancey, right to the cup, lay it up and in. Nice move. She has 8 in the ball game, 29-22.
You can see right now that Hydra's not going to go away. Seiling's going to have to win this game and earn it.
And that's one thing. Seiling's not had many close games this season. Go back to that tournament at Mustang where they lost their game and played the 6A schools. They've got to play 5A and 6A schools to get some competition.
You're exactly right.
3 in the right corner. That's Carly Gore. Back-to-back baskets for her. She has 12.
You know, that's when it's really hard to defend them. If they're going to knock down those kind of shots, they're really hard to stop on offense.
32-22. Under 2 to play. Ball tapped into the backcourt. And it's over and back.
The tough thing, too, about Seiling is that they can just go on these little runs, these 8, 10-point runs that can really put games away really quickly.
And a baseline right throw in, 1:39 to play in the first half. Totfest on the inbound. Out to the right wing to Macy Gore. Macy out high, double-teamed, and this time they'll call the foul. Kira Berkey will pick up her second. And double bonus time coming to the free throw line. Macy Gore for 2. Free throw on the way, rattles out, no good. Coming up at halftime, we will recap the first half. Check the Squirtle scoreboard for scores across the state. And the free throw up and in. (33-22), the 11-point lead, a minute and a half to play in the first half. Right side, Yancey into the lane. And a reach-in foul goes, that'll go against Carly Gore. That'll be her second. And double bonus time for the last minute 21 for Hydro Eakly.
Well, you touched on it earlier. I think this is exactly where Hydro Eakly wants to be. The way they shoot the basketball, the free throw line, if they can keep getting there, keep sealing in foul trouble, then they definitely have a chance.
Yancey has 9 points, a chance to get to double figures so she can knock down the second one. Get her team back within 10 points. She does. It's a 9-point game. 10 for Kaylin Yancey. 33-24 the score. Macy Gore drives and dishes underneath for the layup. Whetstone with the finish. Her first field goal, she has 3 points. 35-24.
That's what we talked about earlier. You want to take Macy and turn her into a jump shooter. Every time she gets into the paint, gets around the basket, good things are happening for Seiling.
Rachel Berry. High post to Berkey. Kira backs out the dribble now between the rings. We'll get it off to Kaylin Yancey. 41 seconds remaining. Yancey's bounce pass is stolen away. Back the other way we go. Carly Gore to the cup, layup in, and she's fouled. Gore got off to that slow start. Now she has 14 points.
Well, and Seiling got off to that slow start, and now look, if we make this free throw, they're up 14 points.
And after that slow start, they're already at 37. They have a chance to get to an 80-point pace at this rate.
You know, we just talked a minute ago about it being a 9-point game, how quickly it's now 14. And those are those little runs they go on throughout the game that if you can't answer back with points on the other end, and they build up leads very quickly.
Carly has 15, 8 here in the second quarter. And Hydro Eakly trailing now 38-24. Kyra Berkey in the half court, right side of the floor. Shadowed by Brian Nyberg. Out high to Yancey. 14 seconds to play. Flashing out left wing is Berkey. Top of the key, there goes Gabby Parker down the lane, and she'll score.
It's a big bucket.
She's got 7, and at the buzzer, too late. The basket won't count by Rayleigh Totfest. But Seiling with a 12-point lead at the halftime break here in Enid. Seiling 38, Hydro Eakly 26. We'll continue after this. You're listening to high school basketball on Score, Oklahoma's #1 high school sports app. Let's go.
Ishans, known for its legendary fried chicken. Oklahoma's oldest bar, established 1896.
Do you like the convenience of knowing you've already paid for the service you're using? Would you rather pay up front without a bill hanging over your head? Pioneer Cellular has the plan for you. Pay in advance, another great way to pay. Get happy with Pay in Advance from Pioneer Cellular. We offer unlimited data, talk, and texting for $49 per month, or unlimited talk and texting for $30 per month. Pay in Advance requires no credit checks, deposits, or contracts. Call us 800-641-2732.
Since 1968, it's been a delicious place to stop on the way to the game, the Tower Cafe in Okarche. They are known for their good home cooking. Everybody knows about the famous old-fashioned cinnamon rolls, but don't forget about the burgers and sandwiches, salads, tower steaks, Southwest favorites, seafood, and golden fried chicken. It'll keep you coming back for more. If your organization needs a fundraiser, the Tower Cafe can help. Just ask for details at the Tower Cafe on Highway 81 in Okarche. Proud to support the Warriors and Lady Warriors.
Josh Turner, live in concert.
My little darling is a firecracker. I can't believe how much it turns.
Friday, March 22nd at Central National Bank Center, Enid. Josh Turner with special guest Mo Pitney. Get reserved seats now at cnbcenter.com or at the Central National Bank Center box office. There's more at joshturner.com.
Back at the CNB Center in Enid halftime, and the Seiling Lady Cats with a 38-26 lead over Hydro Eakly. And we're talking about Hydro needing to stay in the ball game. Seiling got it put together after a little bit of a slow start. They got that 12-point lead. Hydro made a run because Seiling got up by double figures. HE got back to within about 6 or so, but then Seiling with another push.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think it's what we talked about earlier is Hydro's ability to fight back. You know, everybody knows when you play Seiling, they're going to go on those runs, they're going to score points, but it's can you come back on the other end and respond? And I think, you know, they got a bunch of young kids that have never been in a situation before. I think you got to say down 12 is a good situation. You're still in the ball game and played pretty well in the first half.
Hydro Eakly jumped out to a 5-0 lead, then Seiling scored 6 straight to grab their first lead. Led at one point 16-9. It was 22-11 at the end of the first quarter. And Hydro Eakly got as close as 29-22, 7 points, and then Seiling pushed it back to the 12-point differential as it is at the half. Scoring in the first half for Hydro Eakly, they were led by Kaylin Yancey with 10. Gabby Parker added 7 points. Rachel Berry with 3. Kyra Berkey with 4 points. For Seiling, Carly Gore, a little bit of a slow start, but she ends up with 15 in the first half. Rayleigh Totfest added 8 points. Harley Waldrop with 5, Macy Gore with 4, and Kaya Whetstone with 3. Halftime, our girls' championship game. Seiling leads Hydro Eakly 38-26. We'll take a break. Our second half is just around the corner, and you're listening to Squirtle.
Catboy! Owlette! Gecko! Let's go!
Your favorite hero trio is back in an all-new musical adventure. PJ Masks Live, Save the Day. Singing, dancing, and ruling the night. Friday, March 15th, Central National Bank Center, Enid. Go into the night with a new live tour. PJ Masks Live, Save the Day. Tickets are on sale now at cnbcenter.com or the CNB Center box office. VIP meet and greet packages available.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business, and remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Jeffco, a world leader in the manufacturing of portable drilling rigs, is seeking individuals for the following areas: mechanical engineering, programming, master scheduling, warehouse, fabrication welding, sales, summer internships, and paint. Jeffco offers competitive wages, medical, dental, and vision insurance, paid vacation, and 401k. To learn more about available postings, log on to jeffco.com. GEFCO.com.
Do you like the convenience of knowing you've already paid for the service you're using? Would you rather pay up front without a bill hanging over your head? Pioneer Cellular has the plan for you. Pay in advance, another great way to pay. Get happy with Pay in Advance from Pioneer Cellular. We offer unlimited data, talk, and texting for $49 per month, or unlimited talk and texting for $30 per month. Pay in Advance requires no credit checks, deposits, or contracts. Call us 800-641-2732.
Josh Turner, live in concert.
My little darling is a firecracker. I can't believe how much it turns.
Friday, March 22nd at Central National Bank Center, Enid. Josh Turner with special guest Mo Pitney. Get reserved seats now at cnbcenter.com or at the Central National Bank Center box office. There's more at joshturner.com.
As a local, member-owned electric cooperative, Cimarron Electric is committed to providing the highest quality of service at a reasonable price. We're dedicated to serving our member owners with integrity, accountability, innovation, and a commitment to community. For more information, call or visit our website. Cimarron Electric Cooperative, serving Northwest Oklahoma since 1936 and powering the needs of a new generation.
For me, home, it's a very special word. Another special word is hometown. My hometown is Kingfisher, America. It's where I grew up and made a lifetime of memories. As a professional football player, I traveled all across America. What a big, beautiful country. Want to know a secret, though? I may have left Kingfisher, but Kingfisher never left me. My junior high coach was John Johnson. He made me a better athlete and also an even better person. Plus, Coach Johnson was always fair. When I needed a new Ram 1500, I went to Johnson's of Kingfisher. Why? Because it made me feel at home.
During the Black Friday sales event at Johnson's of Kingfisher, our new Ram 1500s are at rock bottom prices. Make that short drive to Johnson's of Kingfisher, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram, or visit us at johnsonsofkingfisher.com. Since 1927, Oklahoma's hometown dealer.
Ishans, known for its legendary fried chicken. Oklahoma's oldest bar, established 1896.
The Okarche Sonic Drive-In is excited to support the Okarche Warriors and the Lady Warriors. The fast and friendly Sonic in Okarche is proud to serve the Okarche community and all its neighbors passing through. Go Warriors! And remember, if you're in a hurry, feeding the whole team, or just want to avoid the rush, try ordering ahead on the Sonic app. Thanks!
Since 1968, it's been a delicious place to stop on the way to the game, the Tower Cafe in Okarche. They are known for their good home cooking. Everybody knows about the famous old-fashioned cinnamon rolls, but don't forget about the burgers and sandwiches, salads, tower steaks, Southwest favorite, seafood and golden fried chicken. It'll keep you coming back for more. If your organization needs a fundraiser, the Tower Cafe can help. Just ask for details at the Tower Cafe on Highway 81 in Okarche. Proud to support the Warriors and Lady Warriors. Welcome back to halftime at the CNB Center. Seiling on top of Hydro Eakly 38-26. Let us check the Squirtle scoreboard and tell you what's happening in Class A girls basketball across the state today. In the third quarter, Frontier all over Garber 65-26. Surreal leading Cheyenne at the half 18-10. Canute over Clayton 28-19. That ball game is at the half. Earlier today, Smithville over Empire 47-37. Right here at the CNB Center, Okarche with a 14-point win over Shattuck 44-30. Okarche awaits the loser of this ball game. Tipton beats Fort Cobb Broxton 53-45. And Oklahoma Christian Academy over OK this afternoon 53-38. And Jared, second half, Hydro Eakly kind of hanging on for dear life here, down by 12.
We know it'll be interesting to see, Tom, because like we said, they started every quarter fast. So let's see if we can start a quarter fast now and continue that out through the whole quarter, because Seiling just kind of wears on you throughout the quarter. So Hydro's got to put it together for all 8 minutes here.
It will be Seiling basketball. They're the home team with the home uniforms. Hydro Eakly in the purple. Spinning right baseline. A one-hander by Carly Gore, a little strong, and the rebound is pulled down by Rachel Berry. Hydro Eakly trying to get back within 10 or so. They're down by 12. Out high, Yancey to the baseline, cut off, ball loose, and another turnover. Totfest came up with it. She hurries down the floor with the dribble and steps in the right block, finds the open teammate Whetstone, and her shot falls through off the heel. She has 5 points. The lead is 14 at 40-26.
Not the start you want if you're Hydro. Get a stop and then come down, turn the basketball over, and Seiling turns that into 2 points, and now you're already down 14.
Yancey out high, cross court right side to Parker. On the right wing, finding Kyra Berkey. Berkey to the basket. Take it back. That's actually Gabby Parker with the drive. She was bumped and fouled on the drive, so it'll be a baseline left throw in. Rayleigh Totfest picks up her first foul. A minute into the third quarter, 14-point lead for Seiling. The battle of the Lady Cats. On the inbound, a catch-and-shoot three from the right side is airballed short by Kyra Berkey, but an offensive rebound gives them another opportunity. 15-foot jumper from the free throw line by Reese Berkey, no good, but she's fouled and she'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, Tom, you look back at the games that Seiling has maybe had someone play them closer than they're used to. It's been either Macy or Carly Gore gets in foul trouble early on, and that opens things up for the other team.
That was Carly's third foul. The free throw up and in for the freshman Reese Berkey. Her first point of the evening. Second free throw.
The Okarche Sonic
Grazes the
Drive-In
front rim, no good. The rebound picked up off the bounce by Carly Gore. 40-27. Ooh, bodies hit the floor and the ball out of bounds. A collision under the basket. And somebody got popped in the nose. That is Kaylin Yancey, who got popped in the face, and they'll call the foul on Whetstone, her third. They'll let her shake it off. Any blood, maybe?
Brady Hummer was a little baffled by that call.
And a timeout called by Seiling. 6:42 to play in the third quarter. Seiling 40, Hydro Eakly 27. We'll take a break. You're watching playoff action on Squirtle.
When it comes to cellular service, why pay for data you don't use? Pioneer Cellular offers a variety of plans designed to give you the lowest prices on the data you and the others on your plan really need. That's why people all over are switching to Pioneer. Pioneer Cellular can save you money on your family plan, no matter how you define family. Do the math. Visit our website at gopioneer.com, call us at 800-641-2732, or stop by a local Pioneer store. Find out how much we can save you.
Ishans, known for its legendary fried chicken. Oklahoma's oldest bar, established 1896.
Our Okarche sponsors and fans are waiting expectantly for the next ball game, the boys championship game, Okarche and Glencoe. And we appreciate all those Okarche sponsors jumping on. And I'll tell you what, Ison's, I could use some Ison's chicken right now, as a matter of fact. 6.5 to play in the third quarter, Seiling by 13. Hydro Eakly basketball coming out of the timeout. Yancey to the basket, layup a little strong, but she got her own rebound. She's smaller than
everybody.
Carly Gore inside, but she came up with the board. And she got popped in the face too, so she's none the worse for wear. Three at the top of the key, knocks down. Carly Gore has 18.
Well, Tom, that's a tough turn of events right there. Like you said, a missed layup on one end turns into a three, and it's a 5-point swing.
16-point lead, 43-27. I believe that is the biggest lead of the ball game for Seiling. 6 to play, third quarter. Winner goes to state as a top 4 seed next week. Loser comes back to play Okarche tomorrow for a trip to state. Ball out of bounds, last touch by Seiling.
It'll be interesting to see how Hydro responds now. Now you're down 16 to the 3-time defending state champions. It's a question of, can you bounce back?
And off the inbound, Totfest will be booked for the foul as she knocked Yancey to the floor. Tell you what, Kaylin Yancey's having a pretty tough third quarter.
Absolutely.
Second foul on Totfest. Top of the key, Kira Berkey to the basket, right-hander. Shot from 5, no good. Rebound picked up underneath by Carly Gore. Right-handed dribble into the half court, 5.5 to play, third quarter, 43-27. She accelerates right to the cup, and she missed it off the front of the rim. She could have 30 in this ball game if she's able to finish some of those shots. In transition, back the other way, a kicked ball.
You know, that's what happened to Seiling the other night when they were at Shattuck. 25 straight misses. They were easy layups and shots in the paint, and they just couldn't get them to fall.
On the inbound out to Berkey on the left wing. Kyra into the lane, puts up a shot that crawls off the right side of the rim, no good, but she's fouled. Carly just picked up her fourth. Warning bells going off in Seiling Lady Cat Nation as Carly Gore picks up foul number 4.
Well, that's the one thing that Hydro can exploit. You know, if they can get Carly in foul trouble and put her on the bench for the next 5 minutes at least of this quarter, then make a little run and get back in the basketball game.
Kyra Berkey knocks down the first of 2 free throws. She has 5 points.
I can't imagine Coach Hamer's so excited with those foul counts right now with Seiling 5 and Hydro has yet to commit a foul in this quarter.
2 for 2 at the stripe makes it 43-29 as we'll tick under 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Macy Gore spinning in the lane. And Kyra Berkey lost her balance as Gore was trying to spin around her and gets booked for the foul. I think that's her third personal foul. Inbound left wing to Brian Nyberg. And a whistle stops play here on the near sideline. If you're just joining us, we'd like to welcome you to the broadcast here on Squirtle. Hydro Eakly, the purple uniform, Seiling the white uniforms with a 3 rattled home by Macy Gore. She has 7 in the contest. That's her first 3-point make of the game.
Well, we talked about earlier, if she can make that shot, you can't really guard her because now you have to come out to the 3-point line. She's going to put the ball on the floor and go past you.
Ball tipped out of bounds. It will stay with Hydro Eakly. The lead is 17. Inbound out near the timeline, chased down by Reese Berkey. Berkey to the basket in traffic, missed the shot off the backboard. Macy Gore pulls down the rebound. And a pass across the court, intercepted, could lead to a run out and a layup on the other end, but never count out Seiling because getting back defensively is Macy Gore to knock it away.
I know the Hydro fans are upset. It was actually a really good play defensively, all ball and just stripped it from her.
Baseline left throw in, finding Gabby Parker inside, and she's bumped and fouled. Macy Gore picks up her second foul. Gabby Parker to the line. She is now, let's see, 3 for 6 at the line of the ball game, make it 4 for 7. Harley Waldrop back into the ball game. She picked up 3 fouls in the first half. And the second one is good.
Let's see if Hydro can creep back into this with 4 minutes to go in this quarter.
And before we see what happens, a timeout called by Hydro Eakly. 4:23 to play in the third quarter. Seiling by 15, 46-31. And we'll take a break. You're listening to Class A Area 1 Championship Basketball on Squirtle.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurance.
Catboy! Owlette! Gecko! Let's go!
Your favorite hero trio is back in an all-new musical adventure. PJ Masks Live save the day. Singing, dancing, and ruling the night. Friday, March 15th, Central National Bank Center, Enid. Go into the night with the new live tour. PJ Masks Live save the day. Tickets are on sale now at cnbcenter.com or the CNB Center box office. VIP meet and greet packages available.
High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
4:23 to play in the third quarter. Seiling over Hydro Eakly in our girls Class A Area 1 Championship game, 46-31. And Seiling has the basketball coming out of the timeout. Right side, Nyberg. Shot a little strong. Offensive rebound for Waldrop, and now the ball taken away. Long
Great
pass
pass
ahead to Kaylin Yancey for the layup and in. Yancey has 12, a team high 12 points. Makes it 46-33. When you figure that Seiling's average margin of victory is 39 points, Hydro Eakly is hanging in.
Yeah, in a good spot so far.
3-on-2 back the other way. Right to the cup for the layup is Kaylin Yancey. She's fouled and will shoot 2.
I'll tell you one thing after this game. We're going to need a lot of ice on the Hydro bench after this game's over tonight.
Okay, Rayleigh Totfest just picked up her third foul. You've got Carly Gore with 3 and Rayleigh Totfest with 3. Carly Gore with 4 fouls and Rayleigh Totfest with 3. And there's a free throw up and
maybe
in.
More importantly, Tom, they're already in the 1-and-1.
Yeah. With 3:43 to play in the third quarter, the foul count's 7-1. 2 for 2. 14 for Yancey. 6 straight scored by Hydro Eakly to make it 46-35. They're not going away. They're hanging in. Totfest, nice spin move. Banker no good, but a foul. Boy, what a move.
Great move. Like I said, that's especially whenever you got one of the Goros on the bench, it's going to have to be Totfest that steps up and provides some scoring for Seiling right now.
She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. She is 1 for 2 at the line tonight with 8 points. Make her now 2 for 3, and she can knock down the next one, get in double figures. Second free throw, crawling in. Rayleigh has 10. 48-35. That ends the little 6-0 mini run for Hydro Eakly. Spinning left side of the lane is Reese Berkey. Shot no good, and a tie-up underneath, or a reach-in foul. It's a tie-up, and it will stay on that end with Hydro Eakly. Seiling looking for their 19th straight win. They've won 18 in a row coming into this one. Inbound out high to Rachel Berry. Skip pass left side, open 3. Parker, no good.
Might have been too wide open there.
Nice offensive rebound, but a stick back no good by Rachel Berry. And coming down with it eventually is Macy Gore. Ahead left side to Todd Fest. Right to the basket. Todd Fest with the right hand. She scores.
Oh, she's stepping up big for Seiling right now. It's 4 big points.
Lead back to 15 at 50-35. .237 to play third quarter. Right side, Reese Berkey called for the offensive foul. That is her second.
Oh, was that foul number 4 on her?
2.5 to play. Seiling up 15. They'd love to get it to 17 or 18. There's a 3 attempt in the right corner. No good for Kaya Whetstone. Yancey hurries down the floor. Long pass ahead to Rachel Berry, and Berry had the ball poked away out of bounds.
Just Macy Gore with such quick hands, you can never put the ball down to her level. She's always going to strip it from you.
Baseline right throw in is the official Mark Martin. Hands it off in the inbound to Macy Buss, right side. Short corner jumper from 17. Won't go for Kaylin Yancey. And the rebound to Macy Gore. Bounce pass ahead to Totfest. Into the lane. Totfest with the ball stripped away. A block by Kaylin Yancey. Yancey back the other way. 1-on-3 to the basket off the bottom of the rim. No good. And the rebound pulled down by Brian Nyberg. 1:45 to play third quarter.
Great
pass.
Nice
bounce pass underneath. And the finish by Waldrop, the assist by Macy Gore. Harley's got 7.
A beautiful play. The ball never even touched her right hand. She penetrated with the left, and a great drop off for an easy bucket.
52-35. Rachel Berry shadowed out on the wing by Whetstone. Back out high, now right side to Yancey. Yancey top side, angling left. Looks back to her right. Looking to the back door, but that back door cut. The pass never got there. Taken away by Waldrop. Macy Gore drives and dishes, but she's fouled. Rachel Berry picks up her third. It's the 4th team foul for Hydro Eakly with a minute to play in the third quarter. Seiling by 17. Reagan Klassen back into the ball game. She's a junior, scored 2 points in the first half. Inbound, left wing Macy Gore, back out high and around the perimeter right side to Totfest. Totfest drives into the lane, kicks it out high. There's a long three-pointer that's good, and a 4-point opportunity coming as Brian Nyberg knocks down the triple and got pushed back as she was finishing the shot. She was bumped and fouled.
You know, we talk about Hydro goes on a mini 6-0 run, and then Seiling responds, and now the lead's back out to 20.
You're right. The lead is now 9-0, 55-35. 9-0 run for Seiling. Gabby Parker gets called for the offensive foul. She'll pick up her second.
You know, what would be more impressive is they've done all this with Carly Gore on the bench.
Exactly right. She picked up that 4th foul. They got her out of there. Macy across the timeline. Oh, nice step-back move. The three-pointer banked a little strong. Offensive rebound for Totfest. Totfest right back to the basket, puts it up and in. Rayleigh Totfest has 14, 6 here in the third quarter. 57-35, just like that. The lead is now 22. On an 11-0 run. And a block underneath by Gore, Carly Gore. Or Macy, excuse me. I get my Gores mixed up. There was a foul, though, and it's on Macy Gore. It's her third. Macy and Carly will be teammates at the next level. They both go to ORU next year. Reagan Klassen at the line. She misses the first of two.
You know, Tom, you look at Hydro and you think, okay, at what point do we have to say, maybe we sit some of our starters, we rest up because it doesn't matter how you get in as long as you get in. You got a really big game tomorrow night.
Off the back iron, missed them both. 5 seconds to play, third quarter. Hurrying down the floor is Macy Gore. Left side to Totfest for three at the buzzer. It's a little long. 22-point lead for Seiling after three, 57-35. We'll take a break. This is high school basketball on Squirtle.
Jeffco, a world leader in the manufacturing of portable drilling rigs, is seeking individuals for the following areas: mechanical engineering, programming, master scheduling, warehouse, fabrication welding, sales, summer internships, and paint. Jeffco offers competitive wages, medical, dental, and vision insurance, paid vacation, and 401k. To learn more about available postings, log on to jeffco.com, GEFCO.com.
When it comes to cellular service, why pay for data you don't use? Pioneer Cellular offers a variety of plans designed to give you the lowest prices on the data you and the others on your plan really need. That's why people all over are switching to Pioneer. Pioneer Cellular can save you money on your family plan, no matter how you define family. Do the math. Visit our website at gopioneer.com, call us at 800-641-2732, or stop by a local Pioneer store. Find out how much we can save you.
Squirtle is Oklahoma's #1 high school sports app. We are stepping up our game, live streaming from the Class A Area 1 basketball tournament here in Enid. And the Seiling Lady Cats, the #1 team in Class A, and the three-time defending state champions, have a 57-35 lead over Hydro Eakly as we go to the fourth quarter. And a foul on Kaylin Yancey. She'll pick up her third.
Now both teams are in the bonus.
Harley Waldrop to the free throw line will shoot the front end. She is 2 for 2 at the line, now 3 for 3. I take it back, she's now 2 for 3 at the line. My mistake, she missed that first one back in the first quarter.
And if you're Coach Tharp, you say, okay, let's see what we can do in the first couple minutes here. If we can make a run, get this back to where it's reasonable and it's in reach. And if not, like I said, maybe take a look at resting some of these starters because we're going to come back tomorrow night.
58-35. 15 seconds into the fourth quarter. Kaylin Yancey right down the lane, puts up a shot that crawls off. Tough shooting luck. And the rebound off the carom is picked up by Bria Nyberg, and then Bria travels, and they'll give it right back to Hydro Eakly. Our next game coming up on the boys' side, Glencoe and Okarche. That'll be fun.
Really, really excited about that matchup.
The loser of our boys' game will take on Shattuck tomorrow. Shattuck, I saw them play this afternoon, saw the end of their game last night. It's all about survival and advancement when you're playing in the afternoon.
Absolutely, and they've done that. You know, they're athletic, and they found a way to win.
3 on the right wing is airballed short this time by Kyra Berkey. And the foul underneath will go against Hydro Eakly. Reagan Klassen will pick it up. It's her second. And that is team foul number 8. Subs into the ball game for Hydro Eakly. Gabby Parker getting back in, also Rachel Berry. At the free throw line is Kaya Whetstone. And she makes the front end. She has 6 points, a chance for one more.
You know, we talked about it. you got an Okarche team that's waiting on the loser of this game tomorrow who's playing really good basketball right now, shooting the ball really, really well. Probably helps that, they had their conference tournament in this gym, so, acclimated early on and just been playing very well.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They played that Three Rivers tournament right here on this floor, and that can be an advantage for you to get that experience. Well, there's a shot up and in for Reese Berkey, the freshman with her first field goal. She has 3 points, 60-37. Ball loose out near the timeline, and a steal for Hydro Eakly. Rachel Berry has it in the half court. Her bounce pass, though, immediately taken away by Macy Gore. Give it right back. Carly's back in there with the 4 fouls. Cross court left to Macy. Macy left wing. Out high to Totfest. Totfest spinning at the top of the key. Delivers left side to Macy, top side to Carly. Left elbow left to Macy, back out to Carly, top of the key. Left elbow picks up, finds Macy, right side to Nyberg for 3. Good.
That's what Nyberg does. She's in there to make those shots. She's done a great job all year, and you can't leave her wide open.
63-37, 6:15 to play. Like you said, here come the subs for Hydro Eakly as they will wait for another day, so to speak. Not too many tournament situations do you get to do that,
Absolutely.
But in Oklahoma you do.
That's exactly right.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take a break. 6:09 to play. Seiling over Hydro Eakly 63-37. And this is high school playoff action on Squirtle.
As a local, member-owned electric cooperative, Cimarron Electric is committed to providing the highest quality of service at a reasonable price. We're dedicated to serving our member owners with integrity, accountability, innovation, and a commitment to community. For more information, call or visit our website. Cimarron Electric Cooperative, serving Northwest Oklahoma since 1936 and powering the needs of a new generation.
6 minutes remaining in the ball game. Seiling with a 63-37 lead over Hydro Eakly, and Hydro Eakly will save it now, nearly on the sideline. Nope, it's a turnover.
Tom, we talk about, Hydro subbing these girls out and living to fight another day, and it's something my mother-in-law always said. It doesn't matter if you get in the front door, the back door, the window, just get me there and give me a chance.
That's the key. You just want to get to state, take it any way you can get it. And when you look at having Seiling in your area, you go, most likely I'm getting through on Saturday if I'm going to get in. Back the other way, Reagan Klassen had the ball poked away.
I talked to Coach Hammer before the game. He just talked about, this is the first year that these girls have kind of felt that pressure because everyone's talking about this four-peat. Hasn't been done before, and this team is a special team that is, as freshmen, won a state championship, and it's a question of can they continue that on.
Banker in the lane for Macy Buss, the sophomore. Back on the other end. As I was looking down, I didn't see what happened, but the Seiling fans didn't like it.
Got fouled a little bit out of bounds there. It's a little bit of a shove that carried on past the court.
Well, it'll mean free throws coming up for Kaya Whetstone.
But seeing fouls like that, it might not be a bad idea for Seiling to put some subs in pretty quickly
Good
as well.
point. Whetstone's free throw up and in. The reserves that you have in there right now, Reagan Klassen, also Mackenzie Rodriguez in the contest for Hydro Eakly. Macy Buss, who played in the first half. And also Paisley Vickery, a freshman. A little short by Reagan Klassen that time, and on the rebound, a reach in and a foul.
Another thing you talk about is, being a different playoff setup, you get that 2 chances to get to the state tournament.
Yeah.
As a coach now, you got to go in with your team and say, listen, put that behind you. Now we got to get around. I know losses are hard, and we got to learn from that, but now you got to come back tomorrow night and be ready to play basketball.
Alexa Nix is that 5th player in the game, and she just got called for the foul for Hydro Eakly, so at the free throw line. Knocked down by Macy Gore. And the second one is up, and she missed that one. 1 of 2 at the line for Macy. She has 8 points, 65-39. Now Totfest will pick up her 4th on the other end. Paisley Vickery will go to the free throw line. She's a freshman. And she misses the front end of the 1-and-1. The rebound is chased down on the far sideline, though, by Mackenzie Rodriguez. And now a tie-up out high. And the arrow will keep it on that end with Hydro Eakly. So Hydro Eakly, unless they have some kind of amazing comeback in the last 5 minutes, will take on the Okarche Lady Warriors tomorrow. A lot of purple will be on the floor tomorrow.
That's exactly right. And like you said before when the pairings came out, probably the matchup people anticipated having. You know, you look at Seiling and they think they're going to win the area, and those are the two next best teams, and they're going to play for a shot in the state tournament.
Reagan Klassen with her second field goal of the ball game. She has 4 points. 65-41, 3 in the left corner. Comes up a little bit short for Nyberg. Klassen has it out high, poked away. She goes to her knees and grabs it back. Out to Rodriguez. Very young team out there for Hydro Eakly right now, getting some good experience. Macy Buss.
Just this atmosphere alone, right? Look at the crowd. And
Buss is fouled. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
It has a State Fair arena feel to it, you know. Obviously not as big of an arena, more compacted, but the crowd has been amazing.
Yeah, when this building got built a few years ago, it took them a year to get an OSSAA tournament. Once they did, the OSSAA has been back here multiple times every year, meaning they'll host this week and host next week too with 2A.
Well, and I know, you know, like we talked about, Okarche's in the Three River Conference, played their conference tournament this year, was a great atmosphere, and I think a place that they'll look to come back in the future as well.
Skelter Conference plays here as well. Free throws by Macy Buss. She missed them both. 3 from out high right off the back iron by Macy Gore. And I know that the operation here, Kevin Brisky, the general manager at the CNB Center, they want to get as many of these basketball games as they can. They want these tournaments. They have the Skelter, the Three Rivers. They have the Downtown Basketball Festival, which Chisholm and Cashin host. Chisholm hosts it in Cashin. John Hardaway down there getting the teams. Has a couple of free throws knocked down for Carly Gore.
Well, it's great for the city. I mean, you get all these people in your city, and it worked out really well tonight. It's 4 different teams playing, so a great crowd turnout.
Shot in the lane won't go this time for Macy Buss. And to the floor, the tie-up. The arrow will keep it on that in with Hydro Eakly. 3 minutes and 52 seconds to play, and Seiling will know that they are going to be in the state tournament again. Inbounds pass stolen away by Totfest, and then taken away again by Mackenzie Rodriguez. And then Totfest gets it right back. Rayleigh to the other end, shot up and in. Rayleigh Totfest has 16. 69-41, 3.5 to play. 3 on the wing off the backboard, no good by Vickery. Totfest will chase down a loose ball, and she is fouled by Vickery. Tripped up by Vickery. And Totfest is slow to get up. Hopefully she'll just get up just fine here as her teammates are waiting to help her to her feet. And that, if you're a Seiling fan or if you're Brady Hamer, you're like, got your heart in your throat, and she's hurt.
And she grabbed at that right knee.
She says, I want to stay in the game, Coach, because I got free throws. And like you said a little while ago, if she is injured, Brady Hamer might second guess himself a little bit just because Hydro Eakly subbed out a little while ago. Absolutely. But you can't, you know what, those girls want to play, though. They want to play.
A little score update for you, Tom, in Northwest Oklahoma. Lomega girls lost tonight
to
the Boise City Keys. A little upset over there in Northwest
Boise
Oklahoma.
City is going to the state tournament for the first time since 1940.
Oh, my goodness. I didn't know that. 1-point basketball game.
2 free throws up and in for Totfest. She'll check out with 18 points. 71-41, and now she has 6 days to recover. .3:14 to play as we just play this one out, a 30-point lead. Runner right side, crawls off the left side of the rim, no good, missing by Reagan Klassen.
You talk about a 30-point lead for a game for about 2.5 quarters. Hydro played really well.
Yeah, you're exactly right. It tells you what level Seiling plays at, what they can play at. And out of the free throw line, Paisley Vickery will shoot 2. She's 0 for 1 at the line of the ballgame, looking to score for the first time, and she does. Second one off the back iron. 3 to play, 71-42. Yeah, my buddy Chris Morales was calling that game out at Woodward tonight on the radio, and he texted me before the game was over, I believe. And he made the comment, he said, they haven't made state since 1940.
Well, they have now.
And Lomega, they lost that game on a last-second buzzer shot. And Lomega led 39-30 going into the fourth quarter.
Oh, wow, that's tough.
At the free throw line, is that Madison Claver? I believe it is.
Yes,
yep, free throw up and in. I better go to my computer and pull up my extended Seiling roster.
Might be getting a look at what the Wildcats will look like next year with all those seniors that are leaving.
Exactly right. 2:35 to play in the ball game, 72-42. Harley Waldrop has it out high left. To the wing to Catherine Rogers, a 5'6" junior. And right down the lane, a shot no good by Claver. And a foul. Alexa Nix will pick up the foul. It's her second. And the free throw is up and good, as I said. That is Emily Shook. She's a freshman.
You know, we talk about Seiling and their ability to score and score quickly. If you'd have told me at the first of this game that they're going to have 73 points 2 minutes ago in the fourth quarter, I wouldn't have believed you. But that's just how potent they are offensively. They just go on those runs. They score at will, and there's nothing you can really do.
Shook goes 1 of 2 from the line, makes it 73-42. Ball loose underneath the basket. Still fought for, and Hydro Eakly still hustling with 2 to play. And 1:58 to play in the contest. Seiling gets it back. The lead 31, as we said. Their average score 72-33. That's a 39-point difference, and they're going to get a little closer to that than I thought they might about a quarter ago.
Absolutely. It's been a fun game, though, for sure.
You bet. Shook will pick up the foul. That's her first. Paisley Vickery will be to the free throw line to shoot 2. And that's the one thing that head coach Jeremy Tharp will tell his girls: don't let Seiling beat you twice.
That's exactly right. You know, it'll be interesting to see because you got an Okarche program that's been to state, I think, 6 or 7 straight years.
Yeah.
And a Hydro program that hasn't been there in a while. And it's a question of, can they mentally be ready for tomorrow?
73-43 the score. 3 from the top of the key off the back iron. Kendall Toon comes up empty. Down the floor comes Kennedy King. Had the ball taken away from behind. Now a collision down here on the near sideline. Everybody gets up there fine. And here come 4 more Seiling Lady Cats into the ball game.
Brady Haver's toughest job tonight might be getting everybody in the game.
Yeah. Alexa Nix will pick up her 3rd foul, and free throws are coming on the other end.
Shooting 2, Madison Claver.
Madison Claver back to the line. She has 4 points. She had a 3 back in the first half. She misses the first one. Let's see here. It's always good to get the names of the youngsters into the ball game. Caitlin Gilchrist is in the contest. Caton Mackey. Is that Alec Hunt
I
in
believe
the contest?
so. Yep.
I think it is, yes. And Kendall Toon, we talked about her a moment ago. Also, Evie Schrum.
Seiling administrator for post-game trophy presentation.
Stick around after the ball game for you Seiling fans. We'll stay here for the post-game hardware handout, so to speak. Hand out the hardware. Runner no good. Ball tapped out. Top of the key. Oh, look at the hustle. Got an old coaching friend of mine who does football games with me. Rick Evans says, those are the chicken fries is what he used to call them. out there playing hard in their limited time on the court. Free throws are coming. Alec Hunt, the 5'6" sophomore.
I think Alex Nix just fouled out for Hydro, which was a quick 5 fouls she picked up in that.
You're exactly right. She definitely got her name in the scorebook without scoring. Free throw up and in for Hunt. 75-43. A minute to play in the ball game. The one thing about it is the clock runs out here. No team is going home tonight. Hydro Eakly can play tomorrow for a trip to state. Seiling can celebrate.
And Brady Hamer will be on his way to watch somebody play tomorrow to find out who he's going to see in the first round of the state tournament.
That's exactly right. As the Seiling student section behind the basket to our right, they're just now realizing that they believe that they will win.
Well, I think all the other games are fun on too, Tom. I think we'll have all 4 winners we know they're in the state tournament now. You have Seiling in as long as Surreal will also be in the state tournament. Canute gets a big victory tonight, beats Clayton by 23, and then obviously you talked about Frontier, who blew Garber away to get back to another state tournament.
They did. Macy Buss goes 1 for 2. Makes it 75-44.
I think it actually means 1 through 4 in the Class A girls are actually in. We get Seiling at 1 who's in, Frontier at 2 who's in now. Canute was 3 and Surreal's 4, so there you have your bracket ready.
That will be a very fun tournament beginning on Thursday. Do we know where Class A starts at?
I don't believe so.
Wonder who gets the big house this year on Thursday.
I don't know.
20 seconds to play. Seiling can play it out and know they're going to state again. One last turnover. Ahead to Paisley Vickery, and she'll score. Paisley Vickery. Her first field goal, she has 4 points. 75-46, that'll be your final. 19 straight wins for the Seiling Lady Cats. And they are now 25-1 and heading back to the state tournament. Hydro Eakly will pick themselves up, come back tomorrow night and play Okarche. Their record 22-4. We'll just go ahead and keep it right here really quick and let you enjoy some of the pageantry as the Seiling Lady Cats will take some hardware, and they will not have to come back tomorrow. They will get to enjoy the weekend and then look forward to the state tournament.
And somebody tomorrow night's gonna win a big game and get to the state tournament, and the reward is going to be the Seiling Lady Cats.
Exactly right.
The Seiling Lady Cats, the Class A #1 champions. You got your ticket to the house in the state tournament. Congratulations to the Lady Cats from Seiling High School.
They've got a pretty new gym over at Seiling. They'll have to add a room for the trophies. There you go, your final score, 75-46. We'll take a break and put a wrap on this one and set the scene for our boys' game. It's coming up, Glencoe and Okarche. You're listening to high school basketball on Squirtle.
That's the athletic director watching the teams warm up. And this smartphone belongs to one of the assistant coaches who's been put in charge of choosing the music for tonight's pregame.
Can we wait until after? Because I'm going to do a wrap up here. Then we'll take a long break.
Little does he know that
let's just go like 2 minutes here,
and
I'll wrap it up, and then we'll go to a longer break and I'll run get started.
Show everyone how fast she can run from her current spot to this phone.
Don't let F-bombs and inappropriate lyrics ruin your game day. With Neptune Game Time, you'll have guaranteed family-friendly music for all of your sporting events. Learn more at nomorefbombs.com.
The Okarche Sonic Drive-In is excited to support the Okarche Warriors and the Lady Warriors. The fast and friendly Sonic in Okarche is proud to serve the Okarche community and all its neighbors passing through. Go Warriors! And remember, if you're in a hurry, feeding the whole team, or just want to avoid the rush, try ordering ahead on the Sonic app. Thanks!
Since 1968, it's been a delicious place to stop on the way to the game, the Tower Cafe in Okarche. They are known for their good home cooking. Everybody knows about the famous old-fashioned cinnamon rolls, but don't forget about the burgers and sandwiches, salads, tower steaks, Southwest favorite, seafood and golden fried chicken. It'll keep you coming back for more. If your organization needs a fundraiser, the Tower Cafe can help. Just ask for details at the Tower Cafe on Highway 81 in Okarche. Proud to support the Warriors and Lady Warriors. (75-46) the final. Seiling moving on to the state tournament with a win over Hydro Eakly. Let's go back and recap really quick. Hydro Eakly hung in for a while. It was 22-11 Seiling at the end of the first quarter, 38-26 at the half, 57-35 after 3, and they win 75-46. Hydro Eakly led by Kaylin Yancey with 14 points to lead the way, the only Lady Cat in double figures. Gabby Parker had 9 points, and then you had Kira Berkey with 6. Paisley Vickery and Reagan Klassen with 4 points apiece. Macy Buss, Reese Berkey had 3. Also, Rachel Berry had 3 points. For Seiling, they were led by Carly Gore. She had 20. Rayleigh Totfest added 18. Then you had Harley Waldrop with 8. Kaya Whetstone with 8 points. Brian Nyberg with 6. Macy Gore had 8. And then you had Madison Claver with 4. Emily Shook with 2. And Alec Hunt with 1. Seiling now 25-1 onto the state tournament. Hydro Eakly now 22-4. They will play Okarche tomorrow at 6:30. It's a ball game that you can watch right here on Squirtle. Boys action coming up. Glencoe and Okarche are warming up, and we're going to have it for you coming up. Stick with us. You're listening to high school basketball on Squirtle, Oklahoma's #1 high school sports app.